I have a fan in my like workspace at work, but it's not to like cool me down or anything. It's whenever I'm in there by myself, I sometimes fart, so I use the fan to blow the fart.
What?
Jeez.
What is wrong with you?
Oh man.
So I use the fan to blow the fart around.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with you. I know I'm judging because I know I would probably do the same thing.
Oh yeah,
actually.
I'm not gonna go out.
Especially
I'm
if
like,
you're
no one's
solo.
here, so I can fart now.
Yeah, if you're there solo.
I'd be having to hold it or walk outside. It's
Yeah,
just
go
a lot of
find
work.
someone to crop though.
No, that's actually
That's what I'm
pretty
saying.
fair.
So I just have the fan. I turn the fan on. You know what I mean? And I just blow it away. None's the wiser.
And we are human. We'd be
Because I'm the
farting.
last one to go to lunch. I have the latest lunch, like 1:30.
We do be
I have the
farting.
latest lunch, and I come back the latest because it makes time go by faster.
Mm-hmm.
Makes the day go by faster. So sometimes I be, dusting around. It is what it is.
I hear that.
Yeah, it is what it is. There's nothing going on with that. That's life. Did anybody here see the Chris Rock special?
I did not yet. I wanted
new
to.
one?
I
there
watched
is.
a reaction to it.
Oh,
and
okay.
It was spot on.
Oh, really?
Like I saw they played enough of it on the reaction that I could see like I'm gonna watch it.
What
but
is it about? Is it good?
It's gonna be, bro.
There's a new
They
one.
did it live. Yeah,
They
it
did
was
it live.
Netflix's first live event.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Interesting.
I
Well,
can't tell you. I
the-
didn't watch it yet.
the big
But
highlight.
so many reactions.
The big highlight of it is the jokes that he made towards Will Smith.
It has to be.
Of course.
You knew it was coming.
Bro, if he wasn't gonna make them,
you
like,
knew it was coming.
it's
Oh,
like
man.
first of all, the second the slap happened, I was like, this is at least one or two specials. Like the second he got slapped, I was like, he's making
Like this is coming from a special.
both of their careers have just been altered forever because of this.
and like
That's all I could think.
the comments on it are crazy because like people are like, and you know how people want to like draw and connect the dots and stuff. They're like,
Right.
oh, do you think it was a coincidence that he did the live show in Baltimore, where Jada Pinkett is from, instead of
Oh,
where
my
he's from in New
days.
York? Was it any coincidence
Oh,
that
my
he
days.
decided to have the show done around the same time this year when the slap happened? Last year when the slap happened, like people are just trying to connect all kinds.
Everyone's an expert. Everyone's expert when it
First of
comes to
all,
these things.
as is Chris Rock, and that's what I want people to also not forget. Like, I don't care what they say. Like, as much as all the coincidences they're figuring out, like, he's a comedic expert.
Yeah.
He knows what he's doing. Like, he has people who work for him and work with him.
You think he
to
thought
make-
we're gonna do this in Baltimore?
Yeah,
we can do the ultimate sun.
He had
we can sun him the ultimate way.
hundreds of cities to choose from.
Absolutely.
Hundreds of
He
times.
could have
to
sold
choose
out
from.
in any city.
Could have been anywhere, and he chose to do this one. So like, it's not. I don't think it's like a malicious thing. I think he is a comedic expert,
Right.
and knows like, oh yeah, this is gonna hype people up. This is gonna get people thinking about that time. This is gonna get like everything that happens. I full on believe. Not that it's planned with maliciousness in mind, but it might be planned with money making in mind. It might be planned with the zeitgeist of people in mind.
Yeah.
You know.
I think it's a mixture of a little bit of everything. A little bit of everything.
You know what I think?
No, what do you think, man?
Because it's like he could have done that anytime. He could have done that a week after the slap. He could have done it a month after the slap.
But he waited until.
But
his
he
special.
waited. He let it boil up. So
Yeah.
The innocence. I love it.
Yeah.
It was blessed.
You know what else is blessed?
Uh-oh.
A lot about nothing. Good save, Victor.
You got it, bud.
Well done. Well done.
That was amazing. Thank you.
Well done, Victorino. I know DC hasn't been here a while, so he doesn't know the. You know what I mean? So I let it rock.
That was amazing.
Victor picked up. You know what I mean?
The setup was so strong.
Victor gets a raise. Man.
I like it.
I love it.
Victor gets a raise.
Let's go.
Yeah, forget those who don't want to see you rich. You know what I mean? And forget those who don't listen to a lot about nothing. Welcome back, everybody. Double claps. If you didn't hear that song, that's because you're listening to us on YouTube, which I appreciate. So you could like and subscribe on there. If you did hear that song, listen to us on your favorite podcast app. It's okay, Shay. You can go. Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'll cut it in post, but I won't. So,
She
bye, everybody.
My family's walking out the door right now.
you know, get your foot out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Listen, I appreciate Shell and Edward letting us record at their house every week, man.
It's pretty adorable.
Yeah, this is super blessed. When we make it, I'll make sure they make it too.
That's true. That's fair.
Everybody.
That's fair.
We can only make it if you listen to us on all your favorite podcast apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all that jazz, Google Play Podcast, Stitcher, and Anchor, which is like where we host this.
True.
Fellas, welcome back. Today we're going to talk about the internet, specifically volatile content on the internet. The fights, the guns,
Is it volatile?
the
volatile?
adult content.
Tomato,
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
potato.
tomato, potato.
Okay.
Those things, and just kind of how we feel about it. This is an opinionated show. You won't find many facts here. Sometimes you will because of Trey. Sometimes, but it's mostly for you to laugh and be entertained. Maybe not laugh this time because this one might be a little tough to make funny, but we'll figure it out.
I'll find a way.
Yeah,
We'll figure out a
we'll
way.
probably make it funny. That's
No,
fair.
some of it is funny.
Some of it is
I'll
actually
find it.
funny.
That's
Yes,
pretty funny.
some of it's funny. We got DC in the house. Welcome back to my mans, y'all. Welcome back to my mans, bro. You rarely see my guy, bro. His arms are jacked. Head is
Swole.
bald.
Swole.
I mean, suave. Listen, I
Shiny.
got a chain for you, by the way.
Svelte.
You need to wear a chain.
I told
Sexy.
you I want to wear chain.
I got.
man.
You don't have to
Beautiful.
start. You have to start like a small one like this,
Stylish.
like this.
As
Easy.
long as it doesn't mess with my skin.
No. Real.
All right.
We're gold around here.
Sensual.
We're gold around here. We're not rich, but we get genuine stuff right. You know what I mean?
Very well, very well.
Yeah. My man DC here. We have Victor here. We have Trey the Third here. And my name is Cress. I put all our names in the thing. You guys could follow us if you wish. Maybe not me. There's nothing going on. But I have a new camera. And I'm a heck of hype about that. I'm recording the podcast on the camera. I don't know how long the battery's going to last. So if it cuts off, just know I prepared you for it.
Oh man.
Just not prepared you for it to cut off. And the rest podcast is going to be just these guys. Yeah. But hopefully it doesn't. I think got about like maybe an hour and a half on there. I'm shooting 4K. It's a Sony A7 IV for those of you who care. And I'm shooting on your regular settings, your S-Log 3, your 422 10-bit. But it's 4K 30 FPS, so it's a little bit slower, so I might save battery life there. These guys have no idea what I'm talking about, but it's okay. I know what I'm talking about.
That matters.
A little bit.
It matters.
Victor knows a little bit. He knows a little bit.
If you're gonna compete, you gotta shoot in the highest quality, man.
Got to.
Yes.
Got to.
Exactly.
Even though it's hot in here. Trey, how you doing?
I love you. I'm sorry. I'm quite all right, man. Things have been going well. Black History Month is over, so Black people are receding back into the shadows of society.
Oh god.
With their
And,
powers?
of course.
Oh, God.
So now, no, Black history will, just stop existing for 11 months, and we'll remember that everything else exists. So,
Forgot black people exist.
indeed, now
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
back to it, and
Yeah.
Rent Fair's still going on, man. One more month.
I see you balling.
3 more weekends going
I'll
hard.
be back one more time again.
Excellent. Come on
Mhm.
back, man. It's hype. It's awesome. It's a lot of fun. Things are good.
Yeah.
Same.
I like it. Picanso.
Yeah.
Victorino, talk to me.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah,
What's
living.
going on?
Yeah, I'm good.
Chilling.
Is it?
Yeah, you
All
know,
right, that's about right.
very busy day tomorrow. In terms
pasó?
of work,
What's happening tomorrow?
Mm.
big meetings, big
She-
things
she-
go on.
she-
Big
About to
things
get
go on.
sign the contract.
See.
Hopefully, we'll see.
Oh,
Mm.
We'll see.
that was a joke. I didn't know. I actually tried to sign a contract.
Mm.
But other than that, I'm just getting ready to leave Sunday
Oh, true. Yeah, Victorino's
yeah,
going
go
to Vegas.
again.
Poor him.
Yeah.
Again,
Curses.
Curses. Unfortunate.
No.
Listen, 8 days is a long time in Vegas.
Yeah, it is a long time in Vegas.
No.
But as long as you're not spending your money, you're fine.
That is true.
Yeah, you're good. You guys didn't know Victorino is a CEO of Moby Clocks.
No, Not CEO.
Show the hat. Moby Clocks.
Not CEO. I don't want that job.
That's
For,
how you
for all your
get
time
power.
attendance needs.
No days.
One day.
For all your time attendance needs, MobyClocks.com. Even though they're not sponsoring us. Victorino sponsors us.
Ow, my
It's fine.
finger.
Yeah, I don't want that
DC.
job ever.
I know. Welcome back to the fold, my boy.
I appreciate you guys having me on, man.
Back to the hometown.
Yeah,
Even though you're leaving tomorrow.
I know. I should have came last week.
Yeah.
Last week's show too.
Yeah. Unfortunate.
It is what it is. Be busy as soon as I touch down, man.
I know. How's Cali?
Cali's different, man.
Wait, where you at?
It's different. I'm just north of San Diego, so on the ocean side.
I'll be in San Diego in a couple weeks.
I'll be in Australia in a couple of weeks. But anytime after October, hit me up.
Damn
Hit
it!
me up.
That boy about to be down under.
That's
Why am I
hype.
missing
That's
miss
hype.
each other? Like the first week of April, I'll be in
rough.
San Diego.
It'd be like
Nice.
that, man. It'd be like
Damn.
that.
Hate to see
Nice.
it.
But no. And what was it? About what you said. I told you this earlier this week, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It ain't no Black History Month. There's no such thing. Like why subject yourself to 1 month, bro? Come on, man. It's every day.
It's what the white man gave us, brother.
man.
We have to be grateful.
running in them victim Olympics. It's all right. It's all right.
Hey, listen, whatever. I'm gonna preface whatever DC says by saying he's in the military, bunch of jarheads. And he's learned a
that's fair.
couple things.
That's fair.
All right, so he's not the same as us.
It's
He
not even
thinks
that.
differently.
Like,
Yeah, us civvies.
As civvies.
I
Yeah.
always thought differently.
I know.
I
know,
It's,
it's just
not like I'm
different.
not aware of
Yeah,
what's
we built
going on.
different.
It's just that I don't choose to let it hold me down.
By the way, your glasses are fire.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Frames are fire. You might have outdid me. Not for long though.
Not for long.
I'm
No,
going
for
straight to
long.
the Zenny Optical online today.
I got you. No, because I put on actually trying to get my eyes done after. I
Oh,
come
really?
back.
Like the
LASIK?
LASIK joint?
Mhm.
My dad
Well,
shoot.
it depends what the doctor recommends for me.
Ah,
Either LASIK
My dad
or
did
PRK.
LASIK.
I
So
see.
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
my
your dad did
it.
LASIK? Yeah. It worked out for
There
him?
it is.
Worked out very well.
My mom needs to do something like that. 'Cause she don't like wearing glasses, but she can't see.
Yeah.
Damn, all your
I'm
glasses.
considering
Oh my
it too.
God.
Asian stubbornness.
I'm considering it too, but I don't.
Actually, I think almost all of my friends wear glasses. Oh my
Most
God.
of us wear glasses.
A lot of
Most
us wear
of,
glasses.
yeah,
That's
most
the
of my
crazy
friends
part.
do.
Yeah.
How many
Most of us wear
people?
glasses.
Yeah, but I wore glasses for so long, I just look weird without.
And it's like sometimes I honestly don't know if people like legitimately need glasses because there's also a lot of people that wear them just for style.
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
are very stylish.
Like literally, they're just a fashion statement for
six
some
in-
people. So.
absolutely.
6 in 10 people wear glasses.
Damn,
Interesting.
there
That's
you go.
crazy.
61% of the population.
That's about right.
Wow.
Yeah. We all have astigmatism or some other eye disease.
Damn, man.
Now, did that number significantly go up the more electronics we use?
Maybe.
I wouldn't be surprised if
Less.
it degrades your vision over time.
Yeah, I would agree. Especially because I work in I work in IT, so I'm looking at a monitor half the time.
Yeah,
Actually,
funny
more
enough,
than half
these
the time.
glasses are blue light filtering.
Samesies.
There you go.
Yeah. Same. You have to get it, or else your eyes are just done for.
Yeah.
Victorino sneezing up a storm, boy.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Poor guy.
I don't have a I don't have an IQ for us today because we kind of got to get going.
Maybe
Because I'm trying to get some death and taxes later.
That's right, that's right.
That's what I'm excited for. I love that drink.
it's a good cocktail.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite drinks. And what was the other one that we discovered that we liked? I forget. Blessings.
He's dying. It's over. We lost him.
I forgot.
Casualty.
Why
I forgot
now?
what it's called.
Over your dime.
Oh, it's cooling down. That's why. Temperature's changing. I forgot what the other one's called, but I'm ready to go get some drinks and some food because boy, I'm hungry. I actually was tired as hell on my way here. I was gonna get some coffee, but the rum is the water is better. The water is better.
Water.
Yeah. So today we're gonna
Yes.
talk about a little bit of touchy stuff. Maybe not. I don't know. But we're gonna talk about some of the violent shit we see on the social medias, man. Every day. Also some adult content because I don't know if we can say the P word on here.
Porn?
Prawn?
Right.
Oh.
I don't know if we can say that
Prawn?
for
Prawn.
and it not get.
Gotta
Prawn.
get you some.
Prawns. Yes.
I'm gonna go with adult content.
That's what we're talking about. I'm sorry. I deserve
Yeah.
that. Stop it.
I'm going
Homie.
with adult content. I don't know how it works with that because I know unlike God, I hate these niggas. I know unlike the social stuff. You can't say that. You have to put like an asterisk or something. You have to bleep it.
P. Rorn. Pararn.
Let me come up with the names. I'll do it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I'll do it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
We won't talk.
Rigolo?
I don't know. We won't talk about that.
I'll do it.
I will. Rigatoni.
Y'all remember World Star?
Absolutely.
Oh boy.
I said remember like it's gone. But
Yeah, no.
I meant
Yeah, I'm
like
about to say.
I meant like back in the day World Star.
Yeah,
those
absolutely.
Where you
first
had to go to
starting
the
up.
site.
Yeah.
I still remember yelling
Oh,
World
yeah.
Star.
See?
World Star.
Have you ever recorded a fight?
No.
No.
You ever ran to record a fight? No.
No.
I've ran to a fight. I haven't ran to.
Yeah, I've read
record
to
one.
look at a fight. But
Oh,
I haven't-
okay.
No.
Yeah,
Never
yeah.
recorded one?
No.
No, I had no reason to.
You can never be the cameraman?
I have no desire
No.
for that.
Oh my god, some cameramans were ass.
That's facts. That's facts.
I used to watch them all the time. Not that I'm proud of it, but I used to watch them all the time.
Definitely was
And-
a calling to a certain, I think, like button in our psyche. You know, we kind of want to see that side.
It's because it's World Star.
Yeah.
Because you would just yell, World Star!
I mean, I don't know, man. I think that was there, but also like, I realized like each of the generations kind of had their own access to like finding like the kind of crazy primal crap of humans and like seeing them do like dangerous or like, I shouldn't say bloody things, but like I'll stick with dangerous things and like seeing who do dangerous things. Like there's a reason like Jackass is a famous show.
Yeah,
you
facts,
know, there's a reason we all wanted to watch 1,000 Ways to Die, Seconds from Disaster. Like those things are crazy. And like we want to see them because we're like, no, we actually don't get to see these things ever.
Right.
They are weird and crazy and kind of chaotic and
kind of weird,
filled with violence or filled with terror or horror and like things we never want to experience. So we end up kind of being extremely interested.
Now it seems like an everyday occurrence.
It is.
What do you guys think the thinking is behind posting fight videos? Or like running to record a fight?
That same energy. You just want other people to see.
Feels like a clout thing.
Sometimes.
Depends on who the person is.
Yeah.
Why would it depend?
I think some people just do it solely for entertainment because they think other people will think that it's entertainment.
Yeah, that's it. Well, yeah, of course. People love seeing drama and chaos that's not theirs.
I don't know. I never understood that mindset. Usually if there's something like eventful happening in front of me, I'm like, I need to witness it.
Yeah.
And thinking about filming it or stuff like that, I'm like, it's a pain in the ass. Why?
It's annoying.
Because now you have a fight video of someone else in your phone. Why?
Yeah, it's weird.
Right?
It's not even a fight video, just anything in general. I'm like so lazy. I'm like, I don't want to film this, bro. That's extra work. I just want to experience this shit.
If I'm on vacation sightseeing, I videotape, I take pictures. If I'm seeing something that's like phenomenal, like happening, this is like once in a lifetime moment happening, like I'm not going to be the one taking the time to have to videotape it. Like I really want to see it happening. Like I'm trying to witness.
While you're filming with that, you might miss something.
Yeah. And like realistically, sometimes like there's enough other people there. Like if it's that important, someone else is probably taking a photo. I want to witness it happen
nowadays.
Yeah.
Instead of like calling for help, you pull out your phone and film it.
Yeah. Now that you say that, so Shannon Sharp,
it do be happening.
Shannon Sharp was at the airport. He had purchased a dog from this woman. It's like I don't even know. I forgot the breed. It was one of the small fluffy ones. But he had purchased a dog from this woman, and this dude recorded him, followed him the whole time, recorded him to pick up this dog from this woman. He picks up the dog and follows him out, and Shannon Sharp sees him. He's like, "Really, dude?" He's like, "Why?" He's like, "Why not?" And Shannon's like, "All right.
Yep.
I got too much money to deal with this.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Forget it.
Is
you know what I'm saying? Why?
Is there a thing?
What was the point of that? It's not. You didn't go asking for an autograph. You didn't say, "Hey, I love your show." Nothing. You just recorded the guy. What's that gonna earn you?
People are into it.
Now you're just the nigga who like recorded Shannon Sharp at the airport.
Some
no one knows who this guy is.
That's paparazzi, man.
No, yeah. Some people are like on that creep level when it comes to celebrities. Like,
yeah, that's just weird.
They don't want nothing from you. They just want to watch you live your life.
They just want to see.
That shit is
all they
so
wanna do.
awkward
Watch
and
you
weird
live
to
your
me,
life.
dog. I could never get down with that. Like,
I don't understand.
just recording.
Yeah,
Go say something to. It's a person. That's a real live person.
No. That's not how you're viewed, though. You're not viewed as that. You're viewed as like an icon. You're viewed as like an item, a thing, an object. You're viewed as a thing experiencing life. You're viewed as a sim, and like people want to view what that sim is doing, the decisions it's making, and like when crazy ass decisions are made, World Star, like they want to see what these crazy ass sims decide to do.
That's so weird,
to fight,
dude.
to like do whatever. I'm not saying paparazzi are all the people who play Sims. I'm saying like it's a similar mentality.
Paparazzi are different though, slightly.
How is that?
They're slightly different because that's a literal job. That's a literal profession. They're professional photographers.
I mean,
taking pictures of
debatable.
Now, if you're out, if you're like
actual job, like they sell.
I mean, I agree.
You
like
can
I
sell
agree.
those pictures, but if you're like TMZ, I think TMZ is weird. That's a little different to me. TMZ is weird. Weren't they the one that broke the Kobe story?
I think so.
When he died?
Yeah, I think so.
His family didn't even know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, TMZ has done some heinous shit back in the day.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. TMZ is weird to me. Something like that is weird. But if you're like a paparazzi taking a picture of someone on like the red carpet or at an event or something, you know what I'm saying? That's different.
I I mean, I guess
But, like following people
fair.
around.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I consider also paparazzi. There are people who like follow them to like their homes,
to a degree.
follow them
Those
to
are
their
called
jobs.
stalkers.
And, I don't know. There's squadrons of people with cameras and like when I was growing up, that's what I imagined paparazzi to be. The people who literally are following them throughout their life with a camera.
Yeah.
There are groups of people who will follow stars and K-pop idols straight up from work to home to work to the store to back to home.
Weird, dog.
To all around their house, seeing what they're doing in their home. If they bring someone home for a date, they got pictures being taken of them. Like,
You know too much.
Don't look at me. I'm just shut up.
What you got going on?
No, I'm just saying that's what I saw paparazzi as. Like,
Right.
I'm not saying that's what I want to do. I'm just saying that's what when I was growing up, that's what I imagined paparazzi to be like. And so, like, when you guys were like, no, that's like the people who are paid to do it. I was like, oh,
Well, yeah, no. they
Okay.
are
That's a little.
I mean,
that's
yeah.
a little name of the profession.
yeah, that's the
But-
profession, sure.
yeah.
But I know paparazzi goes to whatever lengths they can to try
Yeah.
and get the picture
That's
ahead
true.
of other people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've seen enough like
You gotta get the
random.
bag.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying.
you
I've
gotta
seen,
get the bag.
I've seen enough random shows have episodes of like crime scene, whatever, and it's a paparazzi guy who just went too far,
Yeah.
you know,
yeah.
or did too much, or called the wrong Uber and ended up getting abducted because they were trying to get whatever the heck the story. But anyway, sorry, continue, y'all.
I get it though. I just think it's weird. If you listen to the podcast and you follow celebrities around, get a life.
It's not touch
Did you
screen.
guys see that story about those people who got shot in Mexico?
I seen. Sorry, my mic was going wild, but I seen.
You saw that?
It was 4 of them. 2 of them died. 2 escaped.
Yeah, because they thought they
horrific.
were like
Horrific.
purchasing drugs from another
Because
rival
they're
cartel.
they're going there for like surgery or something because it's supposedly cheaper or whatever. So,
Yeah, it's
something,
like a tummy tuck.
quote unquote
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
going
yeah.
for a surgery. And yeah, got abducted. Like
Yep.
horrific. And like,
Yeah, that's what I heard was the kidnapping. I didn't hear. I don't.
Oh,
remember
yeah,
anyone
people
getting
died.
Shot up. Dang.
Yeah, people died.
2 of them died, man. And
It's crazy.
it's
Mexico's
pretty wild. Yeah.
Crazy right now. I have one of my coworkers went to Mexico recently. She had to kind of bypass the cartels because they're like everywhere. So there's like certain pockets that you can go to and it'd be cool.
Oh.
But them boys is taking over.
Yeah, even the like touristy pockets.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Fucking
No,
Yeah, more
can't
and
go
more
to
dangerous.
Cancun no more.
Because it's not like they don't know where the tourist pockets are. So they're waiting right on all the paths of travel that hopefully they only need one person who's not paying attention.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That's crazy to me. That brings me to people getting shot. So, you know, we see a lot of this stuff on, especially Twitter. We see a lot of this
Yeah,
stuff on social
socials or
media.
whatnot,
People
yeah.
are getting shot.
When did it become okay to just start posting snuff films?
I don't know. I was thinking about that, and you know what I'm thinking back to. You guys ever saw those videos where people getting their head cut off, beheaded?
Dude, yeah.
Back in the day,
Yeah.
that shit was weird.
People didn't know how to regulate what we're seeing on like video, on television, on the internet. And like now it's very easy with like Reddit or like Tumblr or Twitter or whatever, these socials that are very open.
That's what I'm saying. You would think they would filter this stuff.
Kind of coming through, and like you could just see these things.
Well,
And
they're very open, but they're very heavily moderated now to where it'll someone will post something heinous.
yeah.
It won't be there forever. Like,
Right, it won't
it'll
be there
get
forever.
taken
Yeah,
down.
it's not like
Eventually.
in the right spaces. But like, nah, for sure. Like Reddit's a spot, dude, and like
Yeah.
it's very easy to just find like kind of terrible things on
Yeah,
there.
it's easy
you
for it
know?
to circulate.
And
Like-
it's very easy for it to circulate, and anyone can just
Dark
find
web
it.
still exists.
Dark,
True,
dark
dark
web's
web
there.
still,
Like,
does still exist.
People know, like people can like Google, can YouTube how to go find these things now.
Yeah.
And I think the only way to really ever battle these things is not to have the mindset of we got to stop all of it. Like no, we need to educate people on like humanism and like well-being and like caring about your fellow man, and like when you see crap like this, like how to feel about crap like this existing, because it's not like people aren't dying.
Yeah.
It's not like people aren't having horrible things happen. It's not like raping, killing, conquering isn't actively happening right now, like it hasn't been for all of history. But we now have like technology, and so now the average person can actually just have a phone and see these terrible, horrible things.
I saw a video today, right, where this dude was he ran up in some other dude's house and he's like banging on the door. He's like, "Where is she?" Like
Hey,
Batman.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Batman. He's like, where is she? And they're like, yo, who are you? He starts recording. He's like, yo, who are you? What do you want? He's like, where is she? I'm like, you have the wrong house. What is this? Dude, busting the door. Dude, big dude. Busting the door. He's like, where is she? They're like, the people are scared shitless.
Freaking out.
Yeah, they're freaking
Kinda
out.
freaking out.
They're like, yo, what do you want? Who are you? And they're like, they hit my daughter. They hit my daughter with a car.
What?
And I'm like, what?
Jesus Christ.
And then afterwards, the dude's like, what do you mean? This is like the wrong house. You have who are you? Who do you need? And then they said the name of the dude who gave him the address. Like, this is the wrong address. This is not the right. He's like, it's not the right. Like, no. Who are you talking about? They're like confused. This was just bust through their house. He's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. And his wife was like, oh my God, we're so sorry. He gave us his address. He ran our daughter over with a car. And he's like, oh, I'll pay for it. He tried to give him like a couple $100 to pay for the. I'm like, it's gonna cost more than $200 to pay for the door, bud. But my first thought was, I'm glad that guy didn't have a gun. It'd have been over.
Yeah, it shouldn't have been this house.
It'd have been over.
Couldn't have been this house.
It couldn't have been this
Let
house.
you know that
yeah.
right now, bro.
100%.
Let you know that right now.
Because I was thinking in my head, if this dude had the blicky on him, boy, ended. You can't bust through my door
coming
like
out
that.
like you coming out of that like to my door, my guy. Like it's done.
You can't bust through my door like that and expect to still have your life.
We do be in Florida. I
Yeah,
will stand my
because here's
ground.
the issue with Florida too. Because if you don't kill them in Florida, you go to jail.
That's the worst part. Florida
You know
law
what I
like
mean?
that. They want you to slay your adversary while they're in your house.
That's what I'm saying.
While they're in your house, though, not
Yeah,
on your
not
lawn.
on your lawn. Yeah,
On
they
your
have to
lawn.
be inside the
You need
house.
to be in your house. You need to be standing your ground.
in the house. So that thing actually was crazy to me. 'Cause I'm like, oh, I'm lucky that guy was nice enough to talk him down and not, open up.
Yeah, it literally couldn't have been like any member of my family. So
That's what I'm saying. he chose the right house.
yeah, for sure. For
Yeah,
sure.
he gave him the right address, but apparently
man.
some dude ran his daughter over with the
That's
car and
insane.
ran away and gave him the wrong address. So, but that was a crazy video. But that has me thinking, like, what does it do to people mentally to be seeing like all these videos on time?
The trauma numbs
And you can't choose it because it just comes up on your timeline.
the trauma.
Someone else liked it, so they'll
people
see
do
it.
choose it. No, that's the thing. People do choose them though. They choose a lot of those 10 crazy videos, most extreme videos, most wild thing. Like they people totally choose that thing, and like it does just come up on your timeline. But you start seeing enough of them, like you'll start following the YouTube channels, you'll start following, subscribing, or whatever, liking casually. One of them or just two of them out of 1,000. If you get like 1 out of 1,000. That will now be in the algorithm.
Yeah.
And those videos will start coming. And you will start
people
seeing
swear
more.
the algorithm isn't like a real thing. No, that's
It's a real
It's
thing.
real.
bro. Like,
It's real. You
it's a
can
real
tell.
thing.
You can tell.
It's a real thing.
It's definitely a real thing. But like, I don't know. Everyone perceives violence differently.
Yeah.
Like it's the same thing that happened in this country back in the 70s, where people were actually for the first time seeing like no shit footage of what was going on in war.
Yeah.
People were like, "Oh no, we don't want this. We need to pull out.
Of course.
We don't support this. Yada yada yada." But
That's always been war.
if we've got to fight, like
gotta
someone's
fight.
got to do it. Like
War's
you may
never been
not
clean.
you may not like what's happening, but it is what it is, and everybody's not built for that, and like me personally, you could put it out there. You could put it out there. Whether or not you need to say anything about it, I mean, you can put it out there. Everyone can have their own opinion. But at the end of the day, whoever is the person doing the fighting for you, let them take care of what's going on over there.
Yeah.
Say what you want. Keep it to yourself. But like, don't be out here trying to influence people. Like, no, this is wrong. Like, you should never do that. When in actuality, like, hey, I need old boy over there to freaking one day help us out. Like,
Yeah. I'm very not a pacifist. Like I don't care what anyone says. Like, sure.
Look where you live, brother.
You
You live in a fucking armory.
And so like I get people who are like, no, non-violence, we should be pacifists. I'm like, that's nice for peace. I feel you. But in reality, there's
There's a reason you have this.
there is a significant portion of human beings who like want us to not exist. No one at this table. Like there are a lot of humans on this planet right now who definitely don't want any of this table to be alive. And like, I'll be damned if I'll be a person who's like, no, we don't need any form of law enforcement. We don't need any form of a military. Get that out of here.
Yeah,
Get that out of here. Bro.
That's
not the. I'm sorry.
That's
not the
actually-
mentality.
That's
Yeah.
madness.
You guys
madness.
didn't know DC's in the
madness.
military. He's actively
That's-
protecting us.
Yeah.
Right now, as
Right?
we're talking, he's
like,
protecting you.
I'm a person who I can talk about like, yes, we could reform, we could abolish, then recreate, but I'm not a person who's like, nah. The way to live is, bro, we don't need any law enforcement, man. We can trust each other, and like, when there's problems, we'll hire a deputy on the spot. Stop.
No, I can't.
There are
trust
too
you.
many humans.
Ain't no way. Like,
There's no way. That just can't. I'm sorry. It will not work. I feel you. I get all the sci-fi utopias and whatnot. We are not there. We are nowhere near that.
absolutely not.
Nowhere near that.
Absolutely
and it is unrealistic to be
Like someone is going to take advantage of it, even if they're not committing the crimes in broad daylight. Someone's going to take advantage of it. And in some places, the police presence there isn't even enough.
Right.
Like what was
right.
it? A couple months, like I can't remember how long ago. It was a minute ago, but I don't know if y'all seen that story of that gas station in Philadelphia where the guy actually hired freaking armed men,
like armed men to protect
security,
this place.
yeah, with like no shit,
Really?
armed weapons, yes,
What the heck?
at the gas station.
Why?
Understandable.
And you know what's funny? During the live report, like people were against it, but as they were reported, they had a live poll while the news station was doing a report on it,
Feel
and
safe.
you could slowly see people. The question was, do you feel safer with the security there? You could. It started out no, and then it slowly.
going
Yeah.
People are going
Like,
in.
it's not enough in some places. It's just not, man.
Dude,
Yeah,
in
yeah,
a country where guns are the norm and like the government is actively advocating for guns to be the norm, you kind of want to have an equivalent arms to defend yourself.
Right.
Like it was like that when swords were in existence, man. And like I don't know if people make jokes about this, but like that's true. Like yes, the average person would want a family sword that they like carry on them when they walk into town. Like that was a thing because
Back in the day, yeah.
you don't know when you need to
You got a
defend
family
yourself.
crest.
You gotta defend yourself. You gotta defend your family name. Like people talk smack. Have that thee like on the spot. Like, that did happen on like every continent, bro.
Nah.
You talk crap about our parents, we fighting.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that. And that's
On
how it
guard,
happened.
motherfucker.
On guard, bro.
like give the law enforcement a chance to do their job. At the same time, be prepared to protect yourself.
You gotta protect. Yeah.
Be
Like,
prepared to protect yourself.
Yeah.
Like, and it's just like, and I've met dudes that actually have gone out and done the thing, like actually like put lead in people's bodies. Like,
Crazy.
most of them, like, yeah, they have some sort of, I would say, enjoyment in it, but it's very small. I mean, yes, they have that enjoyment in it because in their heart, like this is what they were born to do.
This is freedom.
So
Yeah,
they're
protecting
getting
my
to do
freedom,
what
yeah.
it is that they were born to do, what they believe they were born to do, what they trained to do. But at the same time, like most of those guys, they're like, yeah, I mean, yeah, I trained to freaking do it, but like at the same time, I pray that I don't have to.
Right.
Type of deal.
Right.
And I think that's where people are really missing
I was
the
gonna say
part
something,
with
thank
the
you,
whole.
Oh.
I think that's where a lot of people are missing the whole part of like the whole issue with like violence. Like people need to understand that yes, the world can be violent. Like these things are happening, but at the same time, it's just like you were saying, having like a respect for life. Because as savage as like we were back in the day, even like in the medieval times, like the Spartans and stuff, they still had respect for their
sure.
fellow
Yeah,
men.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, hey, bro, one of us had to go. I respect you for putting up the fight.
Yeah,
but
it's called honor. Yeah.
that we ain't, we ain't got that these days.
Yeah.
There's
No one fights honorably.
Dude,
nowadays.
I've been bringing up this point actually at fair, talking about the concept of being a slave back in the day. A slave warrior was actually seen as a higher position than like a peasant. Like
Yes.
if you were conquered and you were a prisoner of war, like you would often actually be respected by like the peasants who like saw you be brought back. 'Cause they're like that. First of all, that dude's built.
Yes.
Has like the scars of battle, is
Yes.
walking back in like the clothing of being a soldier, having just come from fighting. So like if you were a slave soldier, now reconscript into another battlefield, like you automatically were at a level of respect.
Yes.
Even with the word slave in your title. And so that like people who were the warriors of society in the past, like society knew that they were doing stuff that the
Yes.
average person doesn't want to do,
Yeah.
and so they
100%.
were respected as enemy and ally. So I feel you on that, where it the people who are doing it, like, you have your opinions, if you're like, no, I don't support it, like, I feel you, but don't hate all the people who are actually handling what does need to be done in the end of the day.
Yeah, and that was one of the first things I always told my kids, like when I was working in South Carolina, when I was doing the drone instructor thing. Like, I told them, like, you're gonna get trained hard, you're gonna get treated, you're gonna feel like you got treated like shit sometimes, but just understand, like, I fucking respect you. Like, it may be finite right now until you actually earn your due, but like, I just understand I have a level of respect for you, because especially to do it now during these times, like, people don't respect as much as they used to. So like, the fact that you're here, I'm like, yo, I already got respect for you. Like, there's already like a level of respect for you there. So
Bless.
yeah.
Bless. What's a military movie that you think got it correct? Like, got the military correct? Because I was thinking about this, and I'm like, we have so many military movies. Which one's actually accurate?
Dang, why can I not remember this name? I was not ready for that question.
I got you, bro.
Fury.
Fury, really?
I think a lot of people need to watch Fury.
Hold on.
Watch
Hold on.
Fury and watch how old boy was treated.
Yes.
Because although and this is why we say, like, not necessarily all jobs in the military are the same.
I'm glad you said that.
Like,
yeah.
this dude was he's a freaking type, like, legit, no BS. He's like a typewriter, so some administrative job. I can't remember like the full details because it's been a minute since I've seen the movie. But he's thrown into a situation. He's thrown into that tank team, and he has to like
figure it out.
Put lead in people's heads, like take people's lives. Like, it's so good. Yes, to watch him, the growth that he had, and like his reality, him taking in reality of life and what it was that he was now inside of in that moment. Like, I loved it. Right there. Dude, Fury.
That was
interesting. You say that.
That was one of the first ones I was thinking of. Oh my god.
Interesting you say that, because my coworker hates Fury.
Get him out of here.
Because he hated the way that the tanks were portrayed and the way that they fought with the tanks.
Okay,
He didn't think that was accurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because they had
I
like
can see that,
they had like a way better tank. And the other tank was like firing. I forgot what the tanks were called, but the other tank was like firing out of this camouflage, and no one was dying. They drove the tank straight to them. It's like, that's not accurate. Like, you don't just drive straight into fire.
Yeah, 100%. Like, I agree. Not everything as far as like
What era was this movie set in?
World War II.
Was Hitler
I think
alive?
it was World War II.
two.
World War
I think it's World War II.
Yeah.
Those would have been Shermans.
Yeah, it was World War II.
Yeah. But no. And most military movies have that
Tiger
aspect of unrealistic things that are going on. But as far as like the story and the way it's told and the reality of things and the lessons learned in that movie is very
Fury's
much
accurate.
real. Is very much real.
Interesting.
I like
very much real.
There's a movie, I think was it Hurt Locker, I think it's called, but they were
when they do the bombs,
bomb disposal.
Yeah,
Actually,
Hurt Locker,
I actually really like that movie. That was a good one. And then I ain't gonna lie, Full Metal Jacket. That was also something that like my parents were they loved, and they're just like, no, this is a lot of the camaraderie of it, because first of all, the whole like first chunk of the movie is just actual boot camp, and so like that was just a important aspect of talking about where again it comes from kids who are like, yeah, man, military stuff, and then they get the freaking crap beat out during drill camp, and they're like, this is insane. But then they get to combat and they realize, Jesus Christ, I'm so happy we went through all of that, because that is child's play compared to actually dealing with combat, compared to actually dealing with there is no way to really prepare for what you're about to experience. You can try, but it ain't the same as actually being there.
And it's funny you mentioned that, because it's like why people join in the first place. And like we've had very deep discussions about this at work. Like some of the superiors are like, they get upset dealing with some of the kids, because it's like they look at them and it's like, why are you here? Why did you join in the first place? And it's I try to tell them, it's like, because obviously I work underneath the officer, and like the dude's like the one I have working with, he's like 2 years younger than me. Oh, shit. He's like
he's an officer,
because like literally, because they have when you commission, all you need is a bachelor's.
Right.
That's all you need to do is have
You
a
come in
bachelor's.
as an officer.
You go through a you have an officer. So you can have a
true.
You have a 30-year-old man underneath a 24 or 25-year-old officer.
Yeah.
But it's like it's a relation. If you know how to work it right, the relationship kind of goes back and forth. So
Right.
So yeah. But yeah, I have to remind this guy all the time. And it's like he has family in the military. I was like, sir, like what you know back in the day, like what you looked up to from your relatives back in the day, like that's not the same person that's walking the streets of America today.
Yeah.
And that's why I have hella respect for recruiters. Like, and that's why the bonuses for recruiters are like huge. The bonuses and incentives for recruiters is through the roof because no one is meeting their mission right now. Everyone's coming up short on their mission for recruiting right now. And
that's crazy. That's interesting to hear. Because recruiters go through great lengths to get you to come to the office,
and that's why like I try to help them out. Like when I was back on the depot, because I tried not like some kids, they had issues, but it's like he means well and he actually tries, he gives a fuck, but he just has X, Y, and Z issue. But we can still work with him. Other kids is just like, nah, screw him. He does not need to be here. Like he's gonna get someone fucking hurt if we keep him in. So it's it's kind of tough. Yeah, sometimes calling a recruiter and be like, hey dog, like I know this is gonna hurt you, but like this kid, he's gotta go. Like I'm telling you right now, if he makes it, it will not be with me. Like someone else is gonna eat that. I'm not doing it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, let's switch up a little bit. That was a little military.
Military.
Yeah, it's military.
We about to log in OnlyFans? That's what we about to do?
We about to talk about butts. Listen, sign up for our OnlyFans coming out soon.
Do you say we're talking about buttholes?
Huh?
What?
No, I said sign up for our OnlyFans. It's coming out
we
soon.
We can talk about that because my roommate, I love my roommate. My roommate is off the chain. This man.
What?
Dude, have y'all not seen some of these reels on IG? These chicks are pretty much naked.
I have a theory.
Thirst traps, baby.
What?
I have a theory.
You're telling me you haven't seen this stuff?
For sure, thirst traps.
Bro.
But my theory is that they just want to show off their body under the guise of like showing off a new outfit.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not a woman, so I don't know.
Or listen, it doesn't have to be a woman because there are plenty of swole dudes who go to the gym.
Dudes do it too.
Me personally, that's what I'm saying. I'm not judging the woman. I just wish they'd just send it to me. I need you to send that to me. You know what I'm saying?
Get with your brother, bro.
So I can save that and have that. You know what I'm saying?
Hit up E-Man.
Jesus Christ.
Because I'm not worried about what you sending these other dudes. I'm worried
Japanese
about what you
TikTok is nothing but thirst traps.
See,
no,
really?
I'm telling you.
Send me a link.
Oh, Japanese TikTok. I don't
me.
TikTok
to E-Man about it, bro. I'm telling you, Japanese TikTok is nothing but thirst traps.
TikTok.
That's interesting, bro. Because like the amount of adult content on these socials, my brother. We have Wagging Wednesdays, Titty Tuesdays. So I've heard. They've told me.
Just
have
make
all
the post
these
with your
things.
shirt
No,
off.
for research.
Just make the post with your shirt off.
For research purposes.
Just make the post.
What is this?
Show crush. Just make the post with your shirt off.
Where's my phone?
Is this for research purposes?
Where's his glasses?
I just want you to send it in my inbox
This
so
is
I can
definitely
save
for
it
research
first.
purposes.
Let me just see it real quick when you're done.
Weird though.
I just
He's gonna go follow.
It's weird
I'm just trying to translate.
Y'all wilding though. Damn.
What this man pull out his phone trying to get the app.
Bro, whatever happened to hiding your power button?
I'm saying
I've got no issues with it, but I know it's gonna be a problem because certain people are gonna be like, "Well, if I'm a dude and I go on there and I'm over here swinging my John on my reels, like I'm gonna get someone's gonna report me." And you know, someone.
My brother in Christ. I was on Twitter the other day, and this is the most like innovative shit. It's weird, but it's also innovative.
I'm so sorry.
Right?
Sorry.
So I saw a video of this girl dancing, and in Twitter it's cropped. It's cropped so that until you tap the video and open it, it's cropped. So you only see her like her upper body. You know, she's dancing. I'm like, oh, what's this? She cute. I open it, and she has a ring light on the ground illuminating her dress. And guess what? You see through the dress, right? And I'm like, this is innovative, by the way. This is an interesting thirst trap.
That's amazing.
But it's a thirst trap nonetheless. And I'm like, I could have gone without this, but congratulations, I guess. And you can't avoid it. Because here's the thing. I used to see it all the time.
The fan service.
They used to be porn on my timeline all the time. I had to unfollow the people that kept liking the porn. I don't think they understand that their likes were public.
Oh, that went viral.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it did.
I don't think what.
That went viral.
Oh, that's a classic.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they understand that the likes were public.
I'm sorry.
So I was getting all this raunchy stuff, and it got to the point where we couldn't open like Twitter in public.
You couldn't.
I couldn't open it at work unless I looked around 3 times to make sure.
Coast clear.
Yeah, coast clear. Good.
Coast
good.
clear.
All right.
Make sure your phone's on silent.
I'm just trying to check my notifications because you know we never know what you might run into.
Mm-hmm.
It's Tuesday, so it might be some titties on there.
I got
You
no
never
issues
know.
with that.
It's just when did that become so accessible, son? Is this just an American woman thing?
When it's I mean, you think about it, it's
spreading. Don't worry.
Don't worry.
this right here, the internet and this thing in our hands right now has opened up things so much. Because even back in the day, like our early days, like still you had to like. I remember growing up, I had a magazine I had to hide. You know what I'm saying? That was the thing back in the day. If you have internet, you still like we were still at that age. Yeah, magazines were still a thing. But now, like it's literally anybody can look at.
Why
You
making
just
it
have
sound
to
so
know what
old,
to
bro?
look.
We just 30. It's not that bad. We just
Some of these kids don't know, man.
It's just 30. But yes,
They
we
don't.
have to. Just have to.
They just don't know, man.
I used to have these Playboy playing cards.
There you go.
Really a decade ago.
I don't remember where I got them from, but very interesting, tasteful, as they say.
It really was only a decade ago. Wow.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago, but it's a lot on there, man. How much does it pop up on your feed?
Oh no! Anytime I scroll down, I'm seeing some form of titties or ass. That's true. It's not that I want to, but
it just so happened to be there.
it's there, guys.
Well, here's the thing.
You only need to like it once or twice on accident, even, and the algorithm will know.
Instagram is the biggest thirst trap because you could choose like the thumbnail you put, and it has nothing to do with the video.
Oh yeah, IG is crazy.
Because some of the I say here's the thing too much on this podcast, but some of these girls will be like just in bra and underwear, and they have a great body, and then they'll do a little transition and put on an outfit. I'm like, we could have just put on the outfit.
That's true.
If you just want to show your body, just take the picture. It's fine. Everyone's doing it. You don't have to act like you're different. Just do it. You know what I'm saying?
It's okay, man.
I'm not shaming. Do what y'all want. I'm just saying, be authentic. Huh?
What the?
What are we doing right now?
This is on IG. I'm showing him proof. Like I'm not just talking out the side of my neck. Like I'm showing him proof. Like some of this stuff. Like I said, I'm not judging. But some
well, you go ahead and share.
Someone's parent could look at it and be like, "Oh, that's soft core adult film."
Yeah.
Like,
oh yeah, of course. This is on IG.
This is on IG, brother.
Like up.
This is up on IG.
Like hasn't taken down.
It's still in my inbox. I can still view it.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy to me because they'll take your stuff down for lesser things.
I told you.
That's very interesting.
It's all about what society wants.
The algorithm's a little weird.
It's all about what the people with the power want.
When did it become so accessible? When did this start?
A while ago.
Are we talking like Buffy the Body days? I'm old enough to remember that. We talking like Superhead days? Like when did that become so accessible?
Probably around Superhead days.
Wow.
I'll say that.
Yeah,
probably around her days, man.
I can't because who's the first IG baddie?
The first IG. That's a good question.
Who is the first IG
crazy
baddie?
Thing is how blatant people get with this.
Oh,
shit. How bold people are.
It's not. You can't hide it.
Even in public, they were like,
yeah.
No. It's very popular.
There's no hiding it anymore.
People are happily doing it in like malls
whatever
and
happened
streets.
to the art of hiding your power level, bro?
Right.
Well, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Crazy, dog.
Say something for mystery.
I mean, it's. I think it's just main character syndrome. I don't think it's like I don't like hate people for it, but definitely, I think we're just seeing an age of a lot of people in trying to represent themselves and show themselves and present themselves. We're getting main character syndrome where they think they are more important than people around them, not just important enough to be valid and seen, but more important than the people around them. Like everyone is important and deserves to be seen, but there are some people who feel like they need to be seen more than others. And so that is when I think we get into the main character syndrome phase of it. And we get a lot of people of this generation, I mean, and our generation as well, but especially this generation with social media technology, who are like, I need to be seen more. And like, it is for the cloud. It is for social media. It is for the likes, because they can monetize it. They can get paid and make a life out of it. Jesus Christ.
Like everyone wants to be able to freely express themselves.
Yeah, you know, and that's
everyone
important.
wants to freely express themselves, but that in itself is sort of the problem at the same time, because everyone's ideas aren't going to mesh.
Yeah,
and what everyone believes is acceptable isn't always going to mesh.
Some people might think that might be too free.
Exactly. Sorry. Some people think it's too free. So
yeah,
but yes, and so you know, I don't know. I was making a point, but he keeps showing me this damn stuff.
Hey, that's enough, DC. That's enough.
No,
we get it.
You get the point now?
We get it.
Y'all
we
get the point?
We're losing Trey.
Sorry.
We're losing that one.
Very well.
Yeah. I agree. People do want to express themselves. Obviously, it won't be not acceptable by everybody. Mm-hmm. Mostly older people who don't have those bodies, right? Or the confidence to do what they're doing. Mm-hmm. So it's a give and take, I guess. How do you guys filter it, or do you filter it? Because actually, you have to stop following some people.
I don't own anything that would allow me to filter it, really.
No, you can just stop following people.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like, it's neat. I can. Yes. That's great. That's awesome.
That's right. Yes.
I'm also a freaking grown man, bro. I'm not like offended by seeing titties or ass randomly.
No one said about it.
Thank you. Same.
But you should be able to open Instagram in public and be okay.
My Instagram.
Mine's
clean.
I
don't really care.
I stopped following a lot of those
My
people.
Instagram is nothing but comedy and food.
There you go.
But that's because you
don't go on there.
I don't go through thirst traps on Instagram.
Yeah. I have a crap load of like medieval stuff, Renaissance era,
My
Ottoman
Facebook,
stuff.
on the other hand.
I have a lot of like art. I have a bunch of like comics and manga and anime.
All you gotta do is click on someone's search
and
tab on the
cosplay.
IG.
But because I like cosplay is also now becoming a lot of thirst trap stuff. So because I like cosplay, I then get all the cosplay people.
Cosplay is massive thirst trap.
Because we're in a cosplay.
They see
it connects to the thirst trap.
I'm sorry. And I've
They know what geeks want, bro.
Listen, remember my
they
disclaimer
see
earlier.
all the weak motherfuckers.
They know.
all the weak
claps.
motherfuckers that
bro.
would be willing to pay these chicks
They know.
and fly them out and do all these type of things without even getting to sniff the thing between her legs. They know that those guys love anime.
Bro? They get
I'm
the bath
sorry.
water. They buy the bath
They
water.
know. So
I'm glad you brought that up.
So they're pulling up at all the conventions and everything. They got the OnlyFans popping and everything. I'm not mad at them. They're running game on these boys. They need to get gamed up.
You know, it's funny. They figured out the algorithm, right?
I understand.
So they'll put like video game, Pokemon, anime in like the caption or whatever, and then Twitter will see that as a topic.
Yep.
And and since if I follow anime as a topic, it'll suggest it to me, and it's just ass. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with anime.
Yep.
They'll just say basketball or sports, and it just be titties.
And
I'm like, this has nothing to do with titties. And Twitter will give you the algorithm. This won't be someone you follow. Twitter will suggest this to you.
I mean, she has a piece of cloth covering her cleavage, but like the fact that she's dribbling on a court, hey, it's basketball.
I'm like, come on, man. I actually wanted to see basketball stats.
You thought, man.
They'll just say soccer, sports,
really
and then
rough,
it's just,
man.
and I'm like, oh, they figured out. It's just like the bots on like Instagram, where it's like one night with me. It's like I need a boyfriend.
Jesus,
It'd be like the weird bots.
I hate him. I hate it. I hate it. I hate him.
Dog, this is so funny.
The bots are strong.
I think RDC World made a funny video about that. I have to look that video up. But that's it. It's running rampant, man.
They know, man. It's with everything.
But
that's with anime. That's with video games.
Everything.
It's like,
in what era does sex never sell? Right?
It always sold.
Yes.
Always sold.
It always sold, man.
All eras.
Always sold.
It always has.
And now we have OnlyFans. Subscribe to our OnlyFans.
And now it's selling. Yo, I'll let you know right now, bro. Y'all beautiful. Y'all honestly can make some bank on the OnlyFans.
Yeah, but for me, I'm not a performer, bro. I'm not a performer. If they do feet pics, I'll take pictures of my feet. I got my new camera.
You could. Yo, get them moisturized, bro. Lotion them up right quick. Get them oily, kind of shiny on the curves.
It's weird for me to perform.
You don't gotta perform. Just put your feet. Put them out.
If I was doing it, I'd have to be old boy in the back with the mask.
With the shiesty on?
I can't be like the star. Like just because of
yeah.
exactly what we talked about earlier before. Like
Yeah,
someone's gonna see it, and someone's gonna come up to me in public on some weird
God, it's
stuff.
him.
And I already be paranoid sometimes. Like,
Yeah, I can't blame you.
I'll be watching my back. Like, especially you should see me at the gym.
I can't blame
Like
you.
I avoid eye contact with everybody. Like
Yeah.
I try my best not to talk to anybody because I come in there to do whatever I'm doing. I'm not paying my membership to go in there and have a bunch of conversations with a bunch of strangers that won't give a fuck about me tomorrow. Like, come on, man.
I had now that you say that, I didn't have anything. I was just thinking of the dude. His name is Johnny something.
Johnny Sins.
Johnny Swole.
Swole.
Johnny
Awkward.
Swole. Oh yeah, I
What
know.
he does-
I already know where you're going.
Awkward.
So-
I already know where you're going.
You can explain it.
No.
Oh, okay.
Say your piece. And
All right,
I'll
well,
fill in whatever gaps.
What Johnny Swole does is he finds these videos of mostly women, but also men, instigating like a moment where they claim people are being creeps.
Yep.
But really, it's just they have bad gym etiquette.
Yep.
And they'll post this on like TikTok or Instagram, whatever. They'll post this and they'll be like, "Look at this creep. Look at this guy," and they'll call him a bunch of different names. This one dude called this dude Feral a bunch of times.
Feral?
I know
Feral.
exactly what video you're talking
a
about.
bunch of times.
That girl is a certified loon.
Loser.
Loon.
But
oh my goodness.
they'll do this just for attention. So what he'll do is he'll show the video and then he'll explain why this is not him being a creep. Like you're being trashed.
Yep.
And he'll call out people on their bullshit and gym etiquette. I love seeing these videos because I'm like, well, this saves a lot of guys from like embarrassment too.
Protect that man at all costs.
Yeah, protect these dudes because these are people just trying to work out.
They want the clout.
Like you're in two different like areas. He doesn't know which way to go. He's just asking you, yo, you using that machine? You know what I'm saying? They're like creep. But they're doing it for some people do be creeps. There do be creeps in the gym. But the one Johnny Swoles are talking about, they're not. They're just it's just bad gym etiquette.
That's another thing that goes into
The gyms are weird.
That's why I hate going to
The
gyms.
gyms are weird.
Hate going to gym, but I have to join
gyms are
one
wild.
because I don't have one at home.
I got to stay in there for me though.
Yeah,
Like until you throwing that ass back for me, I don't care how fat it looks in your new tights.
Right.
Come on now.
Right.
Let me finish my set. Like, come on.
I need to call a woman who goes to the gym with full makeup and like her brand new tights. I need to ask the mentality behind
Oh
it.
yeah, dude.
I don't know who does that.
Because
though.
you're trying to style. Bro. What do
Gyms
you
are
mean?
wild. Why do you?
It's the exact same energy as all the dudes who look in the
But
mirror.
it's a gym.
There's a reason
So?
why on
So what?
like
What do you
the
need
really
makeup for?
nice military bases,
Try to
like
look
they
good.
have a gym like at the on-base housing where the married people live, and like the regular gym for
yes.
everybody. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
'Cause, bro, like, listen, like, realistically, like, let's be real. If you're at the gym, like, and you're trying to get swole, you're trying to get awesome, you're trying to get like styling, you're most likely going to want to find people who are of like a similar mentality. And so, like, I'm not saying it's where you go to pick people up, but also it's where you go to find other people who are also physically fit and trying to get active.
It is
you
not
know?
a social gathering.
It should
In
be.
my mind, it is not a social
You're
gathering.
fine, and you're fine believing that, except it is a lifestyle for people who do
Yeah,
get
it
into
is a lifestyle.
And so once it becomes a lifestyle, you're going to want to find other people in that lifestyle. And so if you're going to want to find other people in that lifestyle, then you're going to say to yourself, I want to make a good impression on the other people that I find in that lifestyle. That doesn't mean other random people in the gym. It means people who are in the lifestyle of the gym is life. That is what is look like.
There's ways of doing that outside the gym.
And
That was my
that's
next point.
That's why.
There's-
That's why y'all wouldn't be gym rats like that, and that's why those girls.
I am
He
a
is
gym rat.
But I mean,
You don't
still,
see his
though, like,
massive
I am a
freaking
gym
arms,
rat.
bro.
That's fine.
It's like 22 inches.
And like
are
I see this
massive.
stuff and like, don't get me like, I don't know. Me personally, like, go in there, do what you came to do, and get the fuck out, bro. Like, I'm not
I'm with
here.
him.
I'm
There are a bunch of
I'm not
people
here
like
to watch you like bring have your girl in like attached to your fucking hip and kiss her 5 times in between each fucking set to let everybody know that you're with her.
It sounds personal. I feel like he's
It
seen this
sounds
before.
like mad
He's seen
insecurity.
this before.
It sounds like mad insecurity, bro. Like, if you're that concerned about someone coming in and taking your girl at the gym, don't bring her to the gym, bro.
Yeah, don't bring it near
Or go to
DC,
a
bro.
gym-
You're gonna see
different gym.
freaking guns, man.
Don't let me catch her walking when I'm walking in or walking out. That's
Yeah,
Don't-
he said
don't
he cut the arms off his shirts.
I take care of it on the back
Right.
on the back end.
yeah,
back
yeah.
end.
Yeah. Pick
Not
her up
the-
after the gym.
On the back
Yeah,
end.
I get
Oh
it.
my
I get it.
God.
At the back end.
Talk to him.
If you go to the same acai bowl spot that I go to, just know
GG.
you better be
Uh-oh.
ready.
Over.
I'm coming to put my bid in.
Yo,
all you gotta
I hope you got it. I hope you're
That's all
swollen
you
up,
gotta
bro.
know.
Oh my
That's
God.
how guys need to like start figuring out arguments. Who's swoller, bro? Just have a muscle off. Whoever body look better gets the girl.
That's how it existed. For
They
a long
need to learn how
time.
to work out first.
I
That's
didn't
what they
know we
need to do.
Back in the day,
Because that's the
back to
other thing
caveman
that,
era.
that's the other thing that kills me.
Pardon
Half,
me.
half the dudes in the
I didn't
gym
get
that
the
don't
memo.
know how to work out. Like the chicks too. Like you worried about the dude creeping on you. You need to worry about that shit form that you have.
Oh, man.
But
listen, if that were the
Hey.
case, I'd be lonely. Oh my god. Yeah, I would not work out. Listen, if you're a woman who goes to the gym with makeup in her brand new tights, let me know the mentality behind that.
You all look good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you look great.
I stay away from you. Like I said, unless I catch you walking in or on my way out, I stay away from you.
Right, right.
And they wear it for when you are catching them when you walk in or when you walk out.
Them things are thangin', bro.
It do be that simple. They know
And
that
I'll
they
be honest.
thinking.
And I'll be honest. Like most chicks, they come to the gym like they just want to do their thing, and then they want to bounce. It's like not. It's I would say like 80% of them want to come in the gym and do their thing and then bounce. Then the other 10% are the one. The other 20% are the ones, that come in there caked up, caked out, like knowing
two
damn
exercises?
well, that her fucking whatever she got on could barely fit. Like mad things, bro. Mad things.
Mad things are going. Mad things are going,
Mad
yeah?
things.
Yeah, man.
Coming,
man.
I
I
got
feel
to
you.
train legs today in my see-through leggings. Like they just
Yeah,
so happen to
yeah.
be see-through,
Just start wearing shorts.
and
bro.
I just so happen not to be wearing drawers today. Like,
that is the thing that happens.
it is a
Yeah.
thing.
Women don't wear.
It is a
Some
thing.
women
I'll
don't
call
wear
it
underwear.
out.
I've seen that.
Depending on what they're wearing, they won't wear underwear.
This is the
call it
type
I've
of
learned this.
conversations that
That we don't have here on Live on Nothing.
well, these are the type of conversations that male podcasts get stereotyped in.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
true.
For sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
Sorry,
But it's not like we do this every week. Them boys, we do
Like I
it as a
said, I'm not-
lifestyle.
We need to get
like
a
I said,
girl who
like
works out.
I'm not mad at what you're doing. Just like I said, just learn proper gym etiquette and just respect people's space.
Are we
man.
being
That's,
misogynist?
that's all I'm saying. I'm not. No,
Is this
I'm nowhere near
misogynpod?
misogynist.
No? I thought we were just having the discussion.
No.
Is this misogypod? Let
If-
me call
if
call
he-
Lily, bro.
If
No,
he
'cause it's
says not to come to the gym, then yes, he's being misogynistic. I think.
Go to the gym. I don't care.
If he is saying
I'm not in there.
change what you're wearing, I think he's being misogynistic.
Oh, okay.
But I think he is actually just saying his preference, not necessarily judging women for it. I think so far.
Who?
You, I think.
Oh,
so.
no. I'm
That's
not
what
judging.
I
I'm
don't
just
think he
let-
judged. I think he said what his preference is.
I'm letting
Like,
you know what it is that I see in the gym. Like I said before, most
That's
of
what
the
I'm
chicks,
saying. I
they
don't
go
think
in
it was-
there, and the reason most of them feel creeped out and they don't want to be approached, because when they're in, like I said, they go in there to take care of their business and get out. When they, most of them that go in, when they do go in there, that like mean business, like they know they don't look their best, so they don't have that air about themselves. They don't have,
confidence.
they're not at their maximum self-esteem. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
it's like I don't want him to come talk to me when I'm not
Yeah. I'm
dolled
sweaty,
up and dolled out. Yeah.
tired. I'm trying to get these sets in.
I just want to take care of what I came to take care of. My guard's up and everything. So yeah,
Yeah,
when you
I
come
get
up to me, she's on guard. So it's like
I get it.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, Brian, like the most swole fit dude out there, but I'm at the gym, like I really don't give a crap about looking good. I'm like, listen,
I'm trying to work out, bro.
Y'all gonna see me struggle, I'm breathing hard, and
Yeah,
not looking
yeah,
pretty.
yeah.
Y'all just gotta,
I mean, there are dudes who go to
Kinda
the gym to
accept
look
that.
good.
There are
They'll
plenty
do
who
the
do
pump. They'll pump up and then just.
and then flex after that for like 5-10 minutes. That's true. I've seen it.
One of them.
Take
Yeah.
a picture.
as long
Yeah.
as you're not taking up a bench or a machine by doing
Yeah,
that,
do
I
your
ain't got
thing.
no issues with it.
Everybody and mama.
because
Listen.
everybody's there for self improvement, right?
Yeah. Everybody's a
Supposedly
gym
everyone's there
influencer.
for self improvement.
What do you think
right?
of dudes that film or take pictures of themselves at the gym.
Yeah.
I have no judgment for that. It's the same as the girls who do.
Like I said, as long as you're not in anybody's way, like,
Right,
bro,
right.
if your tripod is in the way, like, I'm probably gonna kick
I'm
that
irked.
shit. I'm probably gonna kick that shit, bro. Like,
Yeah, that's what I'm
I'm
irked.
probably gonna knock that thing down, bro. I'm gonna ask you once to be like, hey, bro, like, can you, like even with, like, I don't even feel comfortable, like, being, like, in, like, the side shot of someone's camera.
A lot of
It's
people
like,
don't.
It's like, bro, like,
Yeah.
I'm right here. Like, could you, like, turn it down?
Yeah, a lot of people don't. Yeah, actually, that's one of the Johnny Swole videos where a dude was telling the girl like, "Hey, you kind of have your shot on me. Can you like move your shot?" And she was being real dickhead about it.
I don't want anything to do with what
I'm
you
like,
got
I don't want to
going
be in
on,
your
baby girl.
shot.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can do your influencer thing, but just not with me. I get it. Not everybody wants to be on camera.
Like if you want to film with me, hit me up on the back end. You know what I'm saying? We'll go film something.
Hey, I saw your sets. You look swole. I want you. This is my IG. I'm trying to get you on here, bro.
No. We'll go film something else.
Oh,
That,
okay, never
That's
mind.
not what he was talking about.
has to
Chris.
stay at the yard. You
That's
know
not what he was
saying?
talking about.
That's
Chris.
enough.
At the yard.
That's enough for
He
today.
was not talking about the PG-13
No, not the
No, that's enough for today.
gym
Yeah.
visits.
This is a PG show.
That's not what he was talking about at all.
This is a PG show that
This
you're
is definitely not
listening
PG.
to.
Yeah.
But hopefully,
Minimum PG-13.
Yeah.
minimum. Ask your parents before you listen to A Lot About Nothing. But make sure you listen to A Lot About Nothing on YouTube, or A Lot About Pod, or on your favorite podcast site, because we're on all of them as far as I'm concerned. Also, check out Pixels and Panels out every Monday.
Thank you. I love you.
We're at episode 8. We're at 10 episodes, so 2 episodes left for the season. Pixels and Panels, wherever you listen to podcasts as well. I produce it. Edward's on it.
I try.
If you're tired of his voice, then don't go listen to it.
You should definitely listen to it then, so you can get more used to it.
Yeah. I'm gonna edit all the videos so that we can put all the YouTubes out at once. I hope.
Yeah,
That's the idea. We're gonna put all the YouTube for Pixels and Panels out at once, but
that's what's up.
listen to A Lot About Nothing. DC, thanks for coming, man.
I
I don't know when
appreciate
when I'm gonna see you again.
Sometime after October.
Listen, I'll visit you in Cali. It's not a
Come
big deal.
through.
Yeah,
Come
I'll visit you in
through.
Cali. Visit you in Cali. This episode will be out on the sound will be out on Friday. The YouTube will be out on Saturday. Hope you enjoy. Hopefully, we're not Massagepod. It's live on nothing.
Nothing misogynistic about the truth.
Yeah.
Nothing.
Oh boy, it's live on nothing. Thank you for listening.
Johnny.